They laughed at him for being human, until he proved he's more dangerous than all of them. Asterisk. The silence of deep space shattered as Captain Marcus Kane's exploration vessel, the Horizon's Edge, detected massive energy signatures approaching from the void. Marcus stood on the bridge, his weathered hands gripping the command console as warning lights bathed everything in crimson. At 35, he had seen enough of the galaxy's mysteries to know when trouble was brewing, but nothing had prepared him for this moment. "Captain, we're reading 12 vessels approaching at impossible speeds," reported his navigation officer, sweat beading on her forehead. "Their technology is unlike anything in our databases." Marcus studied the tactical display with calm determination. The approaching ships were elegant and deadly, resembling crystalline daggers that seemed to bend light around their hulls. Whatever civilization had built these vessels possessed technology that made human achievements look primitive by comparison. "All stop," Marcus commanded quietly. "Raise shields, but do not arm weapons. If they wanted us dead, we'd already be." Space dust. The lead alien vessel materialized directly in front of them, its massive form dwarfing the human ship. A communication channel crackled to life, filled with harmonious tones that somehow translated into perfect English through their universal translators. "Primitive vessel, you have entered sacred space belonging to the Zarion Empire. Identify yourselves before you are destroyed." Marcus stepped forward, his voice steady despite the gravity of the situation. "This is Captain Marcus Kane of the human exploration vessel Horizon's Edge. We come in peace, seeking knowledge and friendship among the stars." A moment of silence stretched between the ships before the alien voice returned, tinged with what sounded like amusement. "Humans, we have heard whispers of your species. Curious creatures who venture into the darkness with such fragile vessels. And stubborn hope." The view screen flickered to life, revealing the bridge of the alien ship. Marcus felt his breath catch as he saw her for the first time. Commander Zara Vex stood at the center of the alien bridge, like a warrior goddess carved from starlight. Her skin held an iridescent quality that shifted between deep blue and silver, while her eyes blazed with an inner fire that seemed to contain entire galaxies. She was tall and graceful, every movement speaking of deadly precision and royal bearing. "I am Commander Zara Vex of the Imperial Fleet," she announced, her voice carrying both authority and an unexpected musical quality. "Your reputation precedes you, human. Your species is known for its reckless courage and surprising adaptability." Marcus found himself captivated by her presence, though he maintained his professional composure. "We prefer to call it determination. Commander, we've learned that the universe rewards those bold enough to reach for the stars." Zara's expression shifted slightly, revealing a flicker of genuine curiosity. "Indeed. Tell me, Captain Kane, what drives your people to explore when you possess such limited lifespans and primitive technology?" "The same thing that drives any intelligent species," Marcus replied, meeting her gaze directly through the view screen. "The need to understand our place in the universe and to connect with others who share our wonder at its mysteries." For a moment, something passed between them across the void of space. Zara's companion, a massive warrior with scarred armor, whispered something in her ear, causing her expression to harden slightly. "Your words are pretty human, but words are wind. General Thoric believes you are either spies or fools. Perhaps both." Zara's eyes narrowed as she studied Marcus with predatory intensity. "However, I find myself curious about your species' legendary unpredictability." Marcus smiled slightly, recognizing an opportunity when he saw one. "Then perhaps we could arrange a proper meeting, Commander. I'd be honored to share what we've learned in our travels, and I suspect your people might have wisdom that could benefit us both." Zara leaned back in her command chair, her expression thoughtful. The tension on both bridges was palpable as crews waited for her decision. Marcus knew that this moment would determine not just their survival, but potentially the future relationship between their species. "Very well, Captain Kane," Zara said finally, her voice carrying a hint of challenge. "You intrigue me enough to warrant further investigation. Prepare a diplomatic shuttle. We shall meet on the neutral station of Nexus Point in 3 standard hours." As the communication ended, Marcus felt a strange mixture of anticipation and nervousness. Something about Commander Zara Vex had stirred feelings he hadn't experienced in years of deep space exploration. Her beauty was undeniable, but it was her intelligence and fierce spirit that truly captivated him. "Captain," his first officer approached cautiously, "are you certain about this meeting? We know nothing about their customs or intentions." Marcus continued staring at the now blank view screen, his mind racing with possibilities. "Sometimes, Lieutenant, the greatest discoveries come from taking calculated risks. Besides," he added, with a slight smile, "I have a feeling, Commander, Vex is about to show us that humanity isn't the only species in the galaxy with surprises up their sleeves."